So we'll see you in a moment. Get ready. We're live. Hello? Hello?
Hello. Where's 352 area code? Nowhere near here, huh? Dang it.
I have no idea. Oh, hi Bernice.
Hi, Bernice.
Aloha. How are you?
Is that goodbye?
What?
Aloha.
It's hello or goodbye.
That's what I said.
What?
I said, is that goodbye?
Right, it's hello and goodbye.
What is it? Which is it?
It's both, honey.
So she's leaving?
No, she's just... Hello and goodbye.
Oops.
All right. Yay, Nikki. Nikki's going to be on for the whole thing, unless we drive her away. Hey, Lacey, how you doing? See, this thing says 0 or watching. Adam says hello, Duane. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Emily.
Who?
Bernice's husband. You met him at the Christmas party?
Oh, yeah. What's his name?
Adam.
Hello, Adam.
Remember Adam. Hi, Liz.
Thing on the Christmas party?
Yes.
Oh, no, I don't remember nothing from the Christmas party. Was it our Christmas party?
Yeah, not that Christmas
Oh, not the other Christmas party. Okay.
Our Pink Zebra Christmas party.
Oh,
So,
okay. Yeah, that was a lot better.
with the craziness of the week, bring it on. Man, you aren't kidding, right? Hey, hey, hey. Okay, let me press the record button so we can start recording. Linda's on. She's on her phone, I think. Yay, Linda Royer.
Liz Carroll made it.
Okay, hang on. Start recording. Here we go. Whoop. I didn't mean to go studio mode. What does that mean?
Means we're live from New York.
I'm not sure what I did. Are we there? We're still there? Okay. Okay, everybody, hey! Police report about my delivery guys driving reckless and running red lights. I am acting manager till tomorrow. Oh, no. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. You can scoot over here a little bit if you want. You don't have to. So, sorry. What a week. It's only Tuesday.
I can't believe it. It's been like a long day, couple days.
Mm-hmm. I would agree with you
I couldn't
there.
believe it was only Tuesday a while ago.
I know. But rallies this weekend. We're getting ready for rallies.
Getting ready to be soaked.
You're so funny.
Yes, I am.
So we've had our little call with Colby, and we have the outline, and everybody's getting ready now. We're trying to prepare. We're trying to find something to do in Atlanta. I know we're going to get to see Linda and Cecil, and excited about that. And then rally on Saturday.
Oh, me and Cecil were going hunting.
You're not going hunting this
Yes.
weekend.
Yes, me and Cecil.
It is, Nikki, the Mondayest Tuesday ever. You're absolutely right. Hey, Melina. Yeah, we're super excited about rally. Absolutely super excited. You guys are going to be loving it too, so.
Yep.
Picking out my pink. Oh, that's right. It's all pink, PZ pink out.
What?
So we
What's
all got to
that?
wear pink.
Are you kidding me?
They want to have like a sea of pink in our pictures for rally, so hopefully everybody will pack on the pink. You've got a pink shirt.
Why did I just hear this?
Well, if you were listening to his live stream or webinar last night, you would have heard it.
I didn't tell him to put it on the same time as Monday Night Football. That's his mistake.
But you did listen.
I didn't hear that part. I was trying.
Oh, my word. Oh, my word.
Pink.
The weather here is a little warm.
Yes.
The mornings are nice, and then it warms up again and is acting like Houston all over again. But
At least when I walk out the house, it's just not hot and humid.
yeah,
Now it's just
hot.
hot.
Yeah, that is kind of cool. Bernice, you know about the humidity, so it is kind of nice not to have that humidity.
I break a sweat before I get to the vehicle normally.
I want to see what the weather. What's the weather going to be like in Atlanta?
raining.
Nuh-uh.
Hurricane Matthew
Stop.
will be
He's turning.
pounding
He's
on
gonna
the
go
East
Stop.
Coast.
No.
What? It's going to be raining every day.
We don't want that.
The whole time we're there, the hurricane is coming.
Honey. Why do
Honey.
you say stuff like that?
That's going to lie to you.
Zero chance of rain.
I bet money it does rain the whole time we're there.
It was beautiful in New York today. I bet it was. This is a perfect time of year for New York. October in New York. October or November, actually. Or, of course, Christmas. I would go anytime.
2 storm tracker and 2 of the hurricanes going to be Saturday.
Looks like it's spinning a little bit, so I don't know how bad our delay is, but hopefully it'll stay on.
Oh, it's going to be spinning all right. Hurricane.
Stop.
130 mile an hour
Okay,
wind.
stop. There are people that live out there, so you don't need
I know. I'm warning them. How we talk about it? They got to warn them. Hurricane's coming, guys.
It may go the other direction.
It may, but be prepared. Please be prepared.
It says video output is low. So you guys may be experiencing buffering.
Why do we have low output?
I don't know, because we sure pay a lot. Yeah, it's in Haiti right now.
In Haiti.
See, Liz even says, don't put that out there. When you say it, you put it out in the universe.
What? Say what? The hurricane's
Anything.
coming to the East Coast? I hope these people know.
You are so annoying sometimes.
I'm sorry y'all don't know. But the
Vicky
hurricane's
says
gonna
that,
be
what
coming.
area are you in, Vicky?
See, they're evacuating.
Oh, honey, you're going to drive me to drink tonight.
Yes.
What area? I want to know what area Vicky's in. And then we'll get on with it, because we got some stuff to talk about. I want to know where she's at.
She's got to be southern Florida.
Maybe so. But it's in Haiti right now.
But it's headed to Florida, Georgia. We'll see.
You're a mess. Yeah, be safe. We're just kind of watching to see if she posts. Yeah, it's freezing. I don't know. It must be coming on our end. Hopefully the replay will be okay. I hate that. I hate that. Let me see if my son is on stream. He may be.
Yep, probably.
I'll ask him. Just as long as it's not like Hugo, yeah? We fight like a married couple. Yeah. We do, don't we?
Oh, that's sweet. We are a married couple. That's awesome.
North Myrtle Beach is where Vicky's from. Oh, man. Well, shoot. Yeah, just stay safe where you're at. Hopefully, will you go knock on his door and ask him, because he's probably not looking at his phone. Just tap and say, hey, are you online?
And he's going to say yes, and then
And
what do I
then
say?
just say, well, do you mind just pausing for a few minutes? Because it's affecting our video stream. North Myrtle Beach.
Hey, you online? I mean, doing whatever? What is he doing? Streaming.
Can y'all hear him?
Our video is freezing up.
Hey, Sean.
What? Do what?
I said, hi, Sean.
That loud?
I'm sorry. We always talk that loud. Okay, well, let's get on with it. We got rally this weekend. We're super excited. We got a lot to do. Okay, she said we're good now. We have a lot to do between now and when we take off out of here. Thank you, honey. So what I wanted to do tonight, because I've had a lot of questions this week, and we've got, we're still frozen. I don't know why. I'm so sorry. But anyway, we've got a lot of new people, and even some that have been here for a while. Hey, Gypsy, welcome. Even some that have been here for a while, there's still some questions every now and then about the career plan. So we thought we'd talk a little bit about that, and then a little bit about ordering and whatnot. So we're just going to cover kind of some of the basics, and you guys can pipe in and tell me, if we missed something or if there's something that is of good value to somebody. Just jump in and share, because we want to just kind of get the information out there. So the first thing that I was going to talk about is our back office. How many people, if y'all don't mind, just say yes or me or whatever, but how many of you guys are fairly new? Like you've only been a part of Pink Zebra for like, say, the last 3 months, and just say yes or me or whatever. This is really lagging behind, like way behind. Okay, Lacey says she went out and came back. That's good. It's better now. So even if we don't have a lot of new people, I'm going to go ahead and continue doing what we were going to do, because hopefully we can, if you guys or if we have anybody that says, hey, I have a question about this, you can go, hey, did you catch the live stream on Tuesday? And that way, because what ends up happening with me, I don't know about y'all, but I usually get 3 or 4 people that'll ask pretty much the same question. So it's kind of nice to have a quick go-to and then have them come back with questions and whatnot. Love our teenagers. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Okay, so anyway, we're going to keep on going. So some of the first things that I do tell people is about the back office. You know, we always tell them just to look in the back office. There's so many answers there. There's so many answers there that it gets a little confusing. I think it's helpful. Oh, good. Vicky's new. Yay, Vicky's new. So there's so much information that sometimes it can get confusing. And so what I try to just tell people is to really focus on the consultant manual in the beginning. Maybe read through the product FAQs, because we've got really good facts in there. And then, the quick start, because you want to make sure that they're trying for the quick start for so many reasons, because it really gets them off on the right foot and, all that good stuff. So, and it gets them out in front of people so that they can talk about the business and get some recruits.
Well, the quick start with the family and friends, they should be able to hit the quick start one.
Usually. But you got to remember, some of these people are, maybe they're on a military base, and so they don't really, that is kind of their family and friends right there.
There's thousands of them.
Well, I know, but if you just move there and you don't know anybody. Anyway, my point is, or they may live in a really small town and not near anybody. Hey, Tracy, welcome. Anyway, the quick start is a really good way to kind of get out there and get your business started.
And they get pink dollars.
Yeah, absolutely. So anyway, I really kind of have them focus on those areas first, and then as you move along, Melina says, Vicky is one of my new Sprinkle Divas. Yay!
Awesome.
I love it. That's awesome. And Tracy is fairly new too, so we're excited that you're on, Tracy. Tracy and I know each other from Landry's.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. She is up in Vegas. So, anyway, so just kind of, trying to keep it simple for them. I think the back office for the new consultants is a lot easier, but there's still so much information, and it is overwhelming. And I've had people tell me, I just don't know where to start looking. There's just so much information there. So, kind of guide them and walk them through it a little bit. But sure enough, what ends up happening is... Oh, hey, Karen. What ends up happening is as soon as they hit that quick start and maybe they have a new recruit, they want to know, well, what's it going to take for me to move up? I want to get to the next level. And I don't know if Crystal is on, but she said, okay, Duane, too.
Thank you.
We love you, Karen. What was I going to say? Oh, I don't know if Crystal's on, but so she hit her first quick start, and then she hit her second month, and into her third month, she was already surpassed it, and it's not even, actually, I think she's just coming to the end of her second month, but now she's like, I want to know how to move up. I want to know how to move up. And so there's several people like that. I'm just going to kind of run through some of the things, and all of this is in your back office. I purposely pulled the report. I got to move this over so I can make sure I'm holding this up to the screen here. Hang on. I pulled this so that, there we go. So that you guys, anybody could go right back to the back office and see exactly what I was saying. And sometimes home office
So
may.
that came out of the back office.
Yes.
You printed it. From
I
there.
printed it right there from under resources career plan
Okay.
or consultant manual and then career plan.
So these people in their spare time need to go back there and just look around and see
Yeah.
what's all back there.
Yeah. But a lot of times, like when I first got started, I was working a full-time job. My spare time, there wasn't any. But I'm just
You don't
saying,
know.
so there's a lot of people like that.
Right.
So that's why it's nice to be able to kind of give them
Well, they
some
get
pointers and
breaks
tell them
and
where
They
they
drive
get
home.
breaks.
Maybe
They
take
can't
the
read
bus.
while they're driving. Okay.
Yeah, sure you can.
Okay, but anyway, my point is I want you guys to know that I'm pulling it right out of the back office. So it's not like I have gone and rewritten or done anything like that. But so, for example, it talks about, our goals are simple, but the rewards are great, which is absolutely very true. Sales are and Emily will have to help me with this one, or Liz. Sales are our income today, and then sponsoring is our income for the future. I think that's how it goes. Mary Christensen said that. But you definitely want to start with building your, building your sales, building your income that way through the sales, because what's going to end up happening is you're going to have people that are going to be interested in the business side of it as well. So start with building your sales because that's going to be your income immediately, and then sponsoring is going to be the income for your future. So anytime you're doing anything, whether it be a party or a vendor event or anything like that, like we've talked about in the last.
Hi, Mary. Mary May.
Oh, yay. Hi, Mary. The last several weeks, we talk about listening when people are talking to you, really listening and picking up on cues. And when they say certain things, you can cue into if they say, oh, yeah, I wish I had money for, my daughter's dance class. And you can say, well, you know what? If you're really looking to make a little bit of extra money, so you're right. Well, most people are. So anyway, but it's a great opportunity to mention the business. You can also kick the cubicle to the curb. Exactly. I was working full-time, lost my job, and PZ saved my life. Oh, saved your bills. That's awesome. See, and we keep hearing those kind of stories, and I just love that. I mean, it just says so much about not just the company, but everyone's ability that we can all do this. We just have to apply time and effort to doing it.
Right. And anybody can do this. It doesn't take a college degree.
No,
It doesn't take a high school degree. You can be a fifth grade dropout, and if you can sell and work this business, it doesn't require anything but work in the business.
Right, exactly.
So
Exactly. Emily says sales are income for today. Bookings are, okay, I forgot about the bookings, income for tomorrow, and then sponsoring's our income forever. So, yeah, so anyway, you want to always be thinking of that person that you're talking to. And maybe it's just somebody that buys from you all the time. Mention it to them. Say, if you wanted to buy a kit, you could get everything for 25% off. I mean, you could get it at a wholesale price. What's this?
What?
Your hair.
Well, last week y'all made fun of my hair, so this week I'm wearing a hat.
Who made fun of your hair?
Somebody.
Nobody made fun of your
Not
hair.
calling out any names.
I didn't make fun of your hair.
What?
I
didn't say you. I said I wouldn't
You
call out any
pointed
names.
out me.
Oh, honey, I could have pointed out the window.
I didn't. Anyway, okay, so moving on. So everybody knows offer the opportunity to every host. Yes, 1/4 on average will join. How many of you, I'm just curious, how many of you will offer that to the host based on their party sales? Like, if you have a $500 party, we'll use your commission and you can purchase a kit. Does anybody do that? I don't know, because that's your commission that they're going to be taking, but you get a new consultant, so
Is that legal?
yeah, it's legal.
Okay, I don't know anymore.
Well, you can't advertise it.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm just curious if anybody does that.
Because they get actually more product in the kit.
Well, they get the samples and all that kind of stuff.
Uh,
Yeah, they don't get a whole ton if they just get the $99 kit. Wow, look how far behind that is. We are like way far behind. Okay, so then sales, we earn 25%, as you guys all know. And then we have an enhanced commission as well, which is really cool. So if you sell 900 to $1,999, you actually earn 30% on the overage. And then anything 2,000 and over, you earn 35%. Word to Duane. I tell everyone, if you love Pink Zebra, just share what it is you love about it, and they will follow you. I always say if you share, they will come. That's true. It is true. It is true, and sometimes it'll take a long time for somebody, but they'll all of a sudden pop up and say, you know what, I'm really interested in this. So I love that. Anyway, so we do have the opportunity to make up to 35% on our own personal sales, which is really awesome. So I wanted to mention that, and then we could go into kind of and then you guys may, or most of you guys know this, but we have an opportunity called strategic placement. What was the commission you just mentioned? Hi, Colleen. Okay, so let me do this again. So sales up to $899 is 25%. That's what we get. If your sales is between $900 and $1,999, there's an enhanced commission of 30%. And then 2,000 and up, there's an enhanced commission of 35%.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 35% of 2,000.
Well, no, it's anything over 2,000.
Oh, it's over 2,000.
Yeah. Yeah, you get paid 25%, and then anything over is this. Isn't it 5% on the entire amount? I have not for a long time. Wait. Okay, we did that. It just really never worked out. Oh, okay, yeah, Gypsy. I haven't had it work out either, so that's why I was curious, Gypsy. That's why I asked, yeah. When they do, or even if they come short, I tell them I made XX commission from your party. If you want to join, I'll turn it all over to you. That's cool. Okay, I like that. Isn't it 5% on the entire amount of sales volume? Well, unless they've changed it, and I can't tell by the wording. And Karen, maybe you can help me, but I thought that, like, let's say, for example, you sold $1,500, that up to $899 you get 25%, and then everything from $900 to $1,500 you get 30% on. So unless that's changed, but that's how it always was in the beginning. It was everything above that. And then you get another one at 2,000, you get another bump. So if you had $2,500 in sales, then you get from $2,001 to $2,500, you would get that 35% on that portion. So anyway, all right. Well, y'all let me know if what other questions you have, or if Karen, if you're on, if you'll just confirm that hasn't changed, because I remember that being a big deal a year or two ago, and I just want to make sure everybody knows exactly how it works. But we're so far behind on the lag time. Okay, so then anyway, once you promote to executive consultant, you have the opportunity to strategically place people that you sponsor anywhere in your downline. So it's really kind of a cool thing, especially if you're working towards a promotion. You have 30 days to do it in. So from the time they join, you have 30 days. I would actually make it 29 days, because on that 30th day they drop. You can't move them anymore. But you could move them, like, let's say, for example, you have Jane, who's on your level 1, and then you have Sarah, who's on your level 1, and then you have Duane, who's on your level 1. And Sarah has, like, 3 people, and you have a new person sign up. Well, you could move. It is on your entire 1,500, so they changed it. That's great. They absolutely changed it then. I'm not following. So on your entire 1,500, you would get 30%. Yeah, do look at your statement. That would be great, because I mean, it was a big deal when we figured this all out a couple of years ago, and so I just want to make sure that everybody is on.
So you just recently did this?
Yeah, I just printed this out.
Well, then they need to update.
Yeah. See, 25% of the commission available to consultants for all retail sales when a consultant's accepting. Otherwise, if the consultant uses. See, but it doesn't say. It doesn't say that it doesn't. So maybe it does. But I think it's this. I think this is the sales volume. You get 25%. From 900 to 1999, you get 30%. From 2000 and up, you get 35%. I'm pretty sure. Commission is posted. Yay! Okay, Nikki's gonna look at the Nikki's gonna look at the thing just to see what she got paid on. Maybe they changed it. I mean, wouldn't that be fantastic? I would love to think that I'm gonna get 35% from last month.
So I'm talking about, girlfriend.
I know, I had a really good month. It's been like that since I started in 2013. It's been like, what, the 5,000 increments? I sold 1271 and got paid 63 as 5% on 1271. Okay, well then they have changed it. I need to send a note to Colby that he needs to let all of us old timers know. That's funny. Hang on, I'm going to make myself a note to text him. Colby. Enhanced. That's awesome. All right, so then your goal would be to go ahead and hit those enhanced numbers, right? Because so that means I made 35% commission on all my sales.
So she got 30% on her whole total?
That's what she's saying. She got an additional 5%. So that would be 30%.
So if your total is over 2,000,
give me a calculator.
You get 35.
Is that right? Is 30%? Take her, sorry y'all, this is a work in progress, right? Take 1271 times 30%. 1271 times 30%. That's not right. That's awesome that we got paid.
I got 381 both times.
Yeah, y'all, let's look into that because 5% on 1271. I'm just saying, if you look in the back office, this is different. Hey, Larissa.
63.55 is 5%.
Right, on 1271. But then how come it's not 30%? How come she's not getting paid the full 30%? What's 30% of 1271?
63.55.
Okay, well then that's right. Awesome.
That's 5%. Hang on, that's 5%.
Okay, well if her commission was 1271, then according to this, I have royally confused myself. Right, okay, so 1271 times 5%. But that's why I'm saying, so it's not 30% commission, it's 25% plus 5%. So this is all wrong. This absolutely is wrong, and I just printed this yesterday. Maybe she used party cash and collected her money. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to ask Colby because now I'm completely confused. Like I said, I went completely by...
Well, yeah, she probably just... Right. She sold that, but she took the money and bought it, and then she got $63.55 on her check.
She just got the 5%.
She paid consultant price.
Is that what happened, Nikki?
And she deducted 25%, and now they sent her 5%.
Ah. Got it. Got it. Okay, so then this is correct. Got it. Whew, man. Don't do me in math. Math and I do not work out.
Okay.
But okay, so this is correct. So you got 30% on your sales because you hit 15 or 12, whatever it was. So that's awesome. That is awesome. Booyah! That's awesome. I'm happy to hear that because, yeah, it used to not be that way and it was a little frustrating, so I never really counted on it. But now I'm going to count on it. Heck yeah. Congratulations, by the way, Nikki. That's awesome.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So strategic placement. Back to that real fast. You can strategically move somebody once you are an executive consultant. You keep the 7% sponsoring no matter where you place them. The person that you place them under gets 3% on their sales. So there's a benefit for them, but it also will help with promoting that person and possibly helping you in the long run. So strategic placement is a really cool thing. And like I said, you have to be an executive consultant to do that. And there's a drop down in the back on the far right. It says account, and then a drop down, and you can move the person. 317 normal commission then. Okay. That's awesome. That's awesome. So anybody that is a consultant, sorry for all that confusion. I'm just really bad at math, and I was not understanding at all. But I promise it was different in the past. So this is great news. They keep doing things like this that are really good news. So anyway, anybody who is fairly new, you want to definitely get your sales in. You want to build your business that way, but you also want to be talking about the business and sponsoring people and recruiting when you can. When you get 3 people on your front line and they become active, that means they have $150 in sales. Then they'll turn green on your front line, and you want 3 of those. With that, and as long as you have at least 400 in sales each month, you'll get paid on your downline on that level, on your first level. So again, in the back office, it's under resources, consultant manual, and then career plan. Page 5 actually gives a really cool grid. I don't know if y'all can see this. It gives a really cool grid that will tell you. So the executive consultant gets a 7% sponsoring bonus on anybody they sponsored, 3% on anybody on their level 1, and 3% with anybody on their level 2. So that's pretty cool. And you promote to executive consultant. Pretty cool, huh?
It's awesome.
I know. Then the next big jump, which is really kind of a cool jump. It's like one of the, to me, it's kind of one of the most exciting. I don't know if Victoria is on, but right before reunion, when there was a cutoff for anybody that was going to be manager that would get to attend leadership, she really worked hard to get those recruits so that she could become a manager.
Yeah.
So that was really fun.
Yeah.
She was really excited about that. But so there's a lot of benefits once you hit manager. With manager, you have to have 4 actives on your front line, meaning 150 in sales gets them active, so they'll turn green. So that's 4. 2 of those needing to be executive consultants. So what you just were, where you had 3 actives on your front line, you need 2 people to have the 3 actives. Now these people also have to have their 400 in, but if all of this comes together, you promote to manager. So it's basically 10 people. It takes 10 people to make that happen. But what's really cool is when you get to manager, not only do you add 3% on your level 3 that you get commission on now, but you also, hey Deborah, no worries. You also get to go to the leadership portion of reunion, which is really cool because we always have a meeting and then something really fun in the evening. That's really awesome.
Yep.
And you'll get added to the leader page on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So Colby posts quite a bit there, and you just kind of will, you not necessarily hear about things first, but there's some good conversations that take place on that page. So anyway, so that's a really cool upside. And then again, you still have the strategic placement opportunity that you can do. So one of the things about manager is that it's a little bit easier to hit than it is to maintain. So I always tell people when they say, oh my gosh, it's taking me forever to hit manager, I'm like, you know what, it's okay because you're still building and your volume is going to be there. Because once you become a manager, to maintain that manager status, paid as, you have to have 5,000 in sales. So in team volume. So it's kind of a big deal to get your volume up. So if you're sitting at EC and you're not sure when that whole manager thing's going to happen, it's okay. Just keep working with your team members that you do have, and just keep working that angle, because maybe once you do become manager, your volume will be there and you don't have to worry about it. It'll just be there for you every month. Yes, leadership night was awesome in Vegas. It was a lot of fun. It's always fun. What?
Is that we're around town trying to get
Yeah.
pictures and things?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I took my picture with Chef Gordon Ramsay.
I didn't get to take a picture with him.
Oh, you didn't?
No,
Well, it's
where
because
was he at?
we were running. He was down on the walkway when we were trying to take pictures, and I said, "Oh, it's Gordon Ramsay." We watched the Hell's Kitchen, and what's the other one we watched? Master Chef. We like those shows. So Bernice, that's her goal for the month. Cool. Anytime you guys need help, your upline can help, obviously, but you're welcome to reach out to me. I'm more than happy to take a look in the back office and see what's going on. Hey, Bonnie. So Lacey brings up a good point, taking forever to get to executive manager. It's because of the volume.
Yeah.
That volume is what typically stops the process or slows it down.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
It is, and that's why I'm always saying, it's okay if you're still even an executive consultant and your volume is building. If you've got your team members and they're enjoying it and working the business.
I think it took you a long time
to get to executive manager, yeah. And then after that, things just kind of started popping. It was that executive manager that was
by this time you start getting people that work their businesses.
Yeah.
And their teams are growing.
Yeah.
So it's starting to move along a little better.
Exactly. And it's all about the team volume. It's all about hey, Kara. Executive manager, Emily says it's hard, but it's worth it. It is true. And everybody's going to get there at a different pace. There's always going to be some superstars on the team, and then there's going to be people that just do nothing, won't even respond to comments that you make maybe on, your Facebook or whatever. But just keep, stay focused on the big picture. Stay focused on what it is you're shooting for, because you will get there. It just may take some time. And don't compare your journey to other people's. We've all talked about that. That just doesn't work. Anyway, but yes, once you become an executive manager, what's really cool about that, and I'm not going to list out the whole career plan thing because it would be, you are my upline. Yup. I love that. You're awesome, Bonnie. See, that's a cool goal. 100 consultants by the end of the year. I like that. You're close,
Wow.
Lacey. You're already at 86.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, it takes a while, and I'm not going to go through all the stuff the cool thing also about our back office is on the main page on the dashboard, it'll show you your next step and what you need. So that's kind of cool. That's a cool thing. I really like that. But anyway, at executive manager, all of a sudden now you get a 2% mentoring bonus on your entire team. So that is a really cool thing, and that's when you're really going to see your paycheck take a jump. So it's worth it. Just hang in there and keep working it, and I promise you it is so worth it. It is so worth it. And then, of course, director and on, it just keeps getting better. So Deborah has 24 and 5 are active. You know what, though? That's okay. 24 is a great
20%.
number. Yeah, it is 20%. You're right.
Yeah.
And what do they say? 10 to 20% are going to actually work the business. It's a small number.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should see my back office. I got so much red. It's not even funny. But it's okay. Yeah, just stay in the race, like Bernice says. That's absolutely right. You can, somebody made a comment one time that all I ever did was cheer people on, and I'm like, well, yeah, because you gotta be cheered on. You gotta hear that it can happen. I have, not just with my own experience, but I have watched people that have succeeded when they thought there was just no way it was going to happen. So just hang in there, and like I said, keep working with your team, and those that want to work it will, and you're gonna be just fine. You're on your way to executive manager too.
That's what I'm talking about.
I know, it's exciting. So yes, red is ugly. I agree.
Yes.
In this case, it is. It's a horrible color of red. But green is beautiful.
I took those cartons.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were fighting over them.
Oh, that's awesome. So I bought some newer cartons this year for our sprinkle bars. And so I had 8 cartons that were from last holiday season, and I was like, I don't want to use these again. I want to get some fresh ones. And so you took them where to your?
I took them to work.
That is so funny.
I put them, and everybody's like, "Is that ice cream?" I was like, "No, it's not ice cream." But some of them knew what it was.
Yeah, but that's awesome that they took it.
Yeah.
I love that.
And when goes, "What is that?" They had to explain to him what it was. He goes, "Oh, I think my wife would like that." And I was like, "Well,
there you go.
Grab you a couple."
That's right.
So.
Yeah, you need to get them back into buying from us for gift packages. Remember that one Valentine's Day? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, when Tomas came over and bought.
And his wife told him when he got home that,
She
"Why'd
didn't
you buy that? I get migraines."
Yeah.
And so what do you do with it? Gave it to
Well,
his
I
mom
know,
or
but he
throw it away or something?
should have tried it anyway because I get migraines and they don't give me migraines.
But his wife is not you, honey.
I know. Need to help build up your team members. Training is important. Yes.
Stay positive and be supportive and.
Yeah. You can lead a horse to water. That's right. You
Yes.
cannot make them drink.
No.
And you know what? When you have those challenges, you just got to kind of you got to help those that want to be helped. We say this all the time, but you definitely, you just keep focusing and work with those that want to be worked with, and you'll know who those people are.
Yeah.
And sometimes people are afraid to ask for help, or they're not real sure what kind of help they might need. So make sure that you're somehow communicating. If it's a text or Facebook, or use your Zebra Reach just to say hello. I tell people all the time, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm here. That's what I'm here for, is because I want everybody to have as much fun as we do and be successful at it. And or if they're just doing it as a hobby, I want them to just have fun with it. So as long as you just keep communicating that, you may have some people that come back around, but don't spend a lot of energy on that, because you want to focus on those that are working the business, and then work the business yourself, obviously. That's the biggest thing that we learned. I guess it's been a couple of years now, but when I was just so focused on the team and I wasn't working the business at all, and it was like, holy cow. I mean, it just totally, the wind out from
How
underneath.
do you get yourself?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I have in fact, I got to pick up my, I have a party on the go out right now. I'll pick that up tomorrow.
Wow.
And I have a lot of good customers, and I do little parties, and we do open houses here, and we do events. Just any way I can get it.
Wow.
Yeah. I have a new thing tomorrow.
That's what I'm talking
I'm
about.
meeting with a coach, and she's got me
A what? Hang on.
a coach,
A real coach?
like a life coach.
A what?
Life coach?
What is that?
It's like a career life coach. I'll explain it to you later.
All right.
But anyway, it was something I wanted to do because, I don't know, I'm just kind of at that spot where I knew I needed some coaching. Anyway, and she had me make a list of things that I want to work on or accomplish, and then we're going to talk about it tomorrow. And so I'm trying to decide if I want to do work on videos or if I want to work on fundraisers. I will do both eventually, but I don't know if you guys, I know I mentioned it last week.
Do you know how many fundraisers you could get if you just went out there to get them?
Yeah.
Okay, good. As long as you know how much money we could be making.
So hang on, Colleen, I will answer that question in just 1 second. But what I was going to say just before I forget is, if you guys didn't pop onto Alicia Norton's personal page after last week, you may want to just look her up. She's a director with Pink Zebra, and she does these great videos where she blends fragrances or shows people how to make a what do you call it, the baby I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, the candle. But she does this video and she puts it on her Facebook page, and then everybody can share it, because she says, if you're interested in this particular fragrance, please contact your consultant. So she doesn't take she doesn't take any consultant. She's just a very giving person, and she's just very kind to do this kind of stuff. But I want to do those kind of things too, because I think that is so cool to be able to share that kind of stuff in a Facebook Live. We've seen other companies that's what they do, and and it gets a lot of hits. I know Unique does some of those, and so anyway, I think it's really cool. Okay, so Party on the Go baskets. I know everybody does it a little different. Yeah, see, Lacey says she does a few of each category. I kind of do that too. The one that my Party on the Go is with right now, she has all of my sample fragrances, but she had a whole lot of people that she works in a big, like a salon surroundings, just a ton of people in there, and she told me that she thought she could really get, oh, thank you, Liz. She told me thought she could really get a lot of orders, and so I went ahead and just gave them all to her. But I will usually do the same thing. I'll pick a few from each of the fragrance categories. I'll put in invoices, some catalogs. I'll put in a couple of the opportunity little brochures that we have that are in the back office. I've got those. I'll put some of those in there. I'll put a lotion and a couple of the soaks bottles and a Go card. I'm thinking, what else do I put in? I used to do the diffuser, but I don't do that anymore.
Why not?
I just don't. Oh, and I put a little simmer pot. I use one of our little simmer pots just to put in there. So if they're sitting in an office, they can actually put it in, plug it in, and use some of the fragrance, and I can just fill up the little sampler again. So keep it simple, you know. Yes, Alicia is great. It is. She is awesome. Was just reminded me that you guys, it's Customer Service Week. I know you've probably seen me post about it on Facebook. Colby posted about it again as well today. Customer Service Appreciation. And it's all week long, so be sure, and if you happen to call customer service, just to thank them for everything that they do for us, because I know it means a lot to them. They really appreciate it. Jars or scoops? Okay, so that's a good question. I use the little scoops, but then I will include at least one jar. Depending on how many scoops I've got in there, I'll include at least one jar so they can see how big our jar is. I don't put a carton in the Party on the Go. I only use cartons for, what do you call them? Candle bars and that sort of thing. So, Bernice says she still needs to do a fundraiser too. I know, me too.
That reaches a lot of people. I know. And it's could be money-making opportunity.
Money, money, money. I know.
Do you do a hang it? Yes.
Yes, a hang it, or a card, you know, the little paisley card. Whichever you want. I put 2 jars and the rest scoops. Yes, exactly. Oh, that way they can keep it. Oh, I get mine. I still get my scoops back because I'll use them again. But if they do use the scoops out of the testers, that I'm fine with that, and then I'll just refill those up with the fragrance myself. Okay, so that's pretty much all I was going to cover on the career plan. It's really not hard. We are definitely frontline driven, which gives us great opportunities, to move up in the company. But if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to ask. I printed out a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so, and then the other question I know that always comes up, and I'm going to see if I can get, Brett Weber did a video on the 40-60 rule, and it was really good. He was really able to explain it. Again, it's numbers, and that just throws me for a loop. But if they keep them, someone will ask what it is. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that makes sense. Absolutely. That's a great idea. But anyway, so there is a 40-60 rule. It begins at the time you get to manager. Basically what it is, it's if you've got one leg that's really, really, really overpowering the others. For example, and it gives this example in the back office. It's on page 12. But like, let's say you have team 1 has $1,000 in team volume. Team 2 has 5,000. Team 3 has 20,000. Team 4 has 4,000. That's a total of 30,000. But Team 3 had 66% of the volume. So you're going to be kind of cattywampus. You want to really watch that as you're building your teams. If you see one leg growing really, really fast, that's when you may want to really focus on recruiting new and trying to level it out, because that's when you start hitting that, and then you get paid on your qualified sales volume instead of, on unqualified. Wait, which one is it? Unqualified, qualified. Either way, you get paid the less. You get paid the lesser because you'll, like, let's say, for example, if you're using the 40% rule, then Team 3, that one at 20,000, will default to 40% of the group's volume. So instead of being, it'll be 40% of 30,000, which is 12,000. So you get you kind of get a little hit with that. I'll post in my images. Okay, cool. Needs update that gives you an idea. Fundraisers are very big in Illinois. I bet. So anyway, the 40-60 rule can be confusing, and I'm going to see if I can find that video, or I know where it is, but I want to see if I can transfer it over to our Paisley's group page or have Brett post it there because it's really informative, and he just explains it much better than I ever could.
Yeah, that's very important because it will
It has
hurt you later.
It's affected me, and
Does it still affect you?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that team just took off, and it's gonna be. I mean, maybe one day we might start to catch up, but it's real hard. Once it gets way out of hand, it's real hard to catch up.
Yeah, because
so.
you might get one leg that just takes off like
Yeah.
like Dana had, and it just went crazy. So the rest of her team, there's no way
Yeah,
because that one just blew up.
Right. Which is, I mean, it's great. I'm not complaining, but it definitely will affect you in the 40-60 rule of life. So, let's see. The other thing I was going to kind of talk about is there's a little bit of confusion, I think, with orders. And this is more, I think, for some of the newer consultants. But so if you put something in under a consultant order, you're getting everything at wholesale. So you're not going to earn commission on that because you've already earned it up front, basically. You're getting it at that discounted price already. So that would be a consultant order. And you don't get paid on any materials, printed materials, or anything for the business side of things. You get well, not under consultant order, but any other order, you get commission on product. So that makes sense. And then a customer order, which could be also a website order. That's just, I mean, you do earn commission on that. So that's usually when somebody goes through and orders something through your website, or if you're trying to use pink dollars, you'll want to go through customer order. So we just did that this afternoon. And then, of course, the party order. The party order is really cool because you can collect all the monies up front and you can go enter everybody's party order. And then if you click on party cash on each one of those, then at the very end, it will only withdraw the wholesale amount. It won't, but keep in mind, you're keeping your commission up front. You will not get commission on the 10th of the next month because you're keeping it all up front. So that's, down good side, bad side is you got to remember that. Anything that you did party cash on, you're keeping that commission up front. The other thing that you have to remember with party cash is that those people's orders are hanging there until you close out your party. So if, let's say you put in those orders on Sunday, the party was maybe Friday or Saturday, you put those orders in on Sunday, you don't want to wait till next Friday to close the party. You want to close the party as soon as possible because those people are just hanging out there. They're not going to shipping or anything. They're not getting shipped. They're not going to get their orders. So the only time I use party cash is when I know that I'm going to close the party quickly, or if I'm putting in the last couple of orders and I just want to keep my commission up front on those couple of orders. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions on that one. I know I kind of ran through it quickly, so a couple of the newer consultants, it might be a little confusing, but just holler at me. And what else? I know that we have leadership maps. They were created, I don't know, a couple of years ago, and Colby included them in our resources. They're under training, and those are really helpful. If you are working to become a manager, let's say, I would print one of those out because it will lay out exactly where everything needs to happen. And you can really keep track of it and kind of keep it right there in front of you so that you're watching it and know exactly what needs to take place to get you to that level. And that's where you also redeem your. It tells you how to redeem your pink dollars back there as well, which again, it's under consultant order. And then the other trick that I just had this happen today with somebody is. So when you go put in a consultant order and you go start typing in your name and it pulls up a couple of names, pick the one with I just say it's the lowest number because that's going to be the what do they call that? The consultant. They call it something. The consultant something. What do they call it? Anyway, that's the only one that you can use to. No, it's not in here. It's the only one that you can use. That you can use to actually get the little grid that comes up where you can use the credits for the pink dollars. So we pick the lowest number on there. Like I've got one that says 84, and then all the rest of them are in thousands. So I always know which one to go to. But you'll know. Just pick the lowest one, and that should be the one. So when you're wanting to redeem your pink dollars, you do it through that one. And then there's plenty of information in there on marketing, branding your business guidelines. There's information in there on images and logos. There's tons of information in there.
Awesome.
Yeah. Are you bored? It's not as exciting of a topic, but we have so many new people. I just want to make sure people are up to speed.
We all need to be reminded and know what we're doing.
Oh, Kara says, no, I did not. The new drop-down box for the host rewards. So, yeah, now it's just the one box. Instead of having the 3 choices, it's just the one. They're trying to simplify it. Now, I'm not sure if it's simpler. I haven't used it yet. So, I will this week when I put in a couple of orders. But, yeah, it's just going to be the one drop-down, and that's it. So you won't have to go pick. And it's supposed to show everything that's available for like your host rewards or your free items or your half-off items. And what I do love, and you guys probably all know this, but I love that on the free items you can pick anything. I mean, the most expensive shade in there, you can pick that as the free item. So you want to always be thinking about that when you're picking items. If they're the free items, make sure they're the most expensive ones. And then on the half-off ones, would be the next level down. Because you want to get the most bang for your buck, right?
Yes, you do.
Yep. So hopefully that answered your question a little bit. Once I've actually gone through it myself, I'll be able to help a little bit more. But that's just from the notes that he sent over. So who's getting ready and excited for the...
Me. I can't wait to see this jewelry and see how it works. How you soak it.
Well, we know how it works.
Well, that's true.
Because we got to see the video.
That is true, Dana. But don't tell them that.
I know.
And the new fragrances. Oops. Oops.
I will just say that there was a lot of thought that went into this. A lot of thought.
Honey, are these weights?
Why?
Look at them.
Well, no, they're just I like my jewelry. I can't help it. I like my jewelry. Just think.
I thought your arms were getting bigger lately. I didn't know you worked out with those weights every day.
You're so funny. I used it last night. You have to keep checking that the drop-down box is the one you are entering. Half off. Be sure it's on half off. Yes, Rally is going to rock. I can't wait. Can't wait.
It's going to be fun. I'm going to Atlanta.
I know. We've never been to Atlanta.
I know.
But we've got a lot of things that we're going to get to do, so we're super excited about that.
Yep.
Super excited about that.
It's always fun traveling.
Oh, it's already 6:57. Holy cow.
It's always fun traveling for Pinsy.
I know it is.
This is so much fun because it's like a big family.
Mm-hmm.
And this is some family we probably haven't seen before.
Right. Probably a lot of them we haven't seen before.
We've been west, now we're going east. Work away from New York, might take a few more days off.
I want to go to New York really bad.
In Washington.
Washington, D.C.? I don't think. Do we have a rally at BC?
We will.
Yeah,
We
that's
should.
right. We should absolutely.
I don't know. Those are Congress people, right? They sprinkle.
Of course, everybody sprinkles.
Well, some people sprinkle differently.
You hope I see Rhonda. You have to shoot me a message and tell me what Rhonda's last name is, and I'll keep an eye out for her. For sure, for sure. Oh, Rhonda. Never mind. Deborah, I know who you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Oh, Rhonda.
Actually, Lacey, you're so right. They are from vendor shows.
Yes, they are.
This is
Lacey.
my birthday present over here. Well, this one's from James Avery, but that was my birthday present.
Yeah.
And this one was from a vendor show, and this one's
Hang
from
on.
a friend of mine. What?
Hang on a second.
What? What?
These are from vendor shows?
No. This is a necklace. I just made it into a bracelet. And then this is Karen. I got this from Karen.
Yeah.
I bought it from Karen.
So this is my arm and this is your arm? Because all this I bought and all this you bought.
Yeah.
All right, I got it.
That is true. That's funny. You
I
bought
bought that
everything.
ring and all that stuff, and you bought this ring and all this stuff.
Yeah.
I got you.
You mentioned the lady you used for the jewelry. Well, I actually have several. Okay, so my friend KM Designs does a lot of the wraps, and then this kind of thing is Kickin' Rocks, and she's on Facebook. Yeah, a few ladies I get jewelry from. Oh, you're so sweet, Deborah. Go to DC and take the subway into New York? Oh, that would be cool. I would love that. I would love. See, we're just now talking about the jewelry on there.
Subway.
Yes.
Are they safe? Because
Well,
in the movies they're not safe.
as long as John Travolta's not driving it, we should be good.
What about the people in the back?
What about them?
Oh, you haven't watched the right movies.
Yeah, see, look what you started. Look what you started. All right, it's 7 o'clock. I don't want to keep anybody any longer, but just remember our customer service department this week. If you happen to call them and tell them thank you for all that they do, and if you have questions, you'll just send us a note on Peeps or something. I'm going to go right now and send a note to Brett and see if he will post his 40-60 rule on our page, and that's that. All right, so see you guys. Have a blast at Rally. Someone at reunion showed me something you gave her, and that I got. No. Okay, I got to think about who that was, Colleen. Hang on, I'm going to make a note here. I can't remember off the top of my head who that was. That was a different person, but yes, I'll send you that note. Okay. You guys have a fantastic week and have fun at rallies, and we can't wait to hear all about it. Take pictures. Okay.
And Mary said it's 8 there.
Oh,
Sorry, Mary.
what did I say?
Well, you said it's 7 here.
Oh,
Mary
it's
said
7 here.
8 there.
Oh, okay, I got it. All right. Okay, good night, you guys.
Good night.